shoving stuff up his ass just like Richard Gere. So I don't think he was gonna like catch him or anything like that. Anyway, after that, they go back to the scene where he's in trial, and the final stage is Laura Linney is like prosecuting him or doing whatever she does to him. I don't know. And she's like, blah 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 blah, and he's all like, all like wimpy and shit, like Edward Norton, all playing Sherman or Stanley, and he's all like baby faced and like, ooh, and she's just like, but you killed him, huh? And then she walked away. He's like, where the fuck do you think you're going, bitch? And they like jumps over the bench, and he starts beating on her and shit. And then the guards start getting on him, and it takes like a whole bunch of guards to get off, and only Richard Gere can stop him with his hamster. It's like, hey, look at this, and then at the end of the movie, when everything's said and done, Laura Linney, she's all like, you knew he was gonna do that, and he's like, oh yeah, but I had to win and shit. And she's like, you bastard. But then she's like, I would have done the same thing, but hopefully he'll get help he needs in the state hospital because he can't go to the jail because, it's a mistrial and I could never go to a trial again. So now it's the end of the movie, and Richard Gere, he shoves a hamster up his ass, and he goes to this prison cell where Edward Norton is, being held for the time, and he's like, well, we did it, we won, and do you remember anything? He's like, no, I don't. And he's like, well, that's horrible. And he's like, well, tell a prosecutor I'm sorry, and hope her neck feels better. And then Richard Gere turns around and he's like, what? And then Edward Norton smiles and he's like, what? And he's like, that's right, there was no Sherman and there was no Roy. I'm both of them, and I'm the third man, and I killed the bishop. And Richard Gere, it's like he finally got that hamster up his ass too hard. It was like, whoa! He got a little twist that we was waiting for, and was like, oof. So, Primal Fear, man, great movie. I think it was nominated for Academy Award. I think for Best Supporting Actor for Edward Norton, and he should have got it. I don't know who got it that year, who pulled it out. If you happen to know, put in the comments below. But Edward Norton, what a great fucking actor. And man, this movie only needed some more tits in it. But still, like I said, A+. Go ahead and see it now on Tubi. And also get it at Ray's Video. It's just $1, 7-day rental. Alright, so see you next time on Steve Carter's Movie Reviews.